All right, some breaking news just coming in where Arun Jaitley has asked the new Modi government to be relieved of his duties. He's in fact put out a tweet with his statement urging Narendra Modi that he be relieved for some time to focus on his health. Now, this is the bit of breaking information that has just come in. And for more on this, we're joined in by our senior political affairs editor, Karthikeya Sharma, who's joining us over the phone line. Good afternoon to you, Karthikeya. This, of course, does not come as a bit of any surprise because over the last few weeks, Arun Jaitley's health had been a matter of a lot of speculation, and now he has in fact asked the Prime Minister to be relieved of his duties so that he can in fact focus on his health.
I think it's a letter written in a very earnest and genuine spirit to the Prime Minister. If you go through his letter, he has said that, apart from past 18 months, he has been undergoing a lot of treatment, and he said that he needs time to himself. So he himself has written to the Prime Minister that he would like to opt out of the new government or any responsibility which the new government might give him, which means that Arun Jaitley as of now will only continue as the leader of the Rajya Sabha, which in itself is a cabinet status, but Arun Jaitley is a very senior politician, It's a very small thing whether he has a cabinet status in the government or not, but probably right now his continuation in the Rajya Sabha will take place, but he will not be part of the cabinet, which means that we will have a new top 5 cabinet. It means Sushma Swaraj is not in the cabinet, Arun Jaitley is not in the cabinet, which means that only Rajnath Singh is the last man standing. So we probably, out of that, we might have a new finance minister, we might end up having a new foreign affairs minister also. So we might see a younger cabinet, and I think that's the bottom line. And secondly, it's very rare that the people ease themselves out. Arun Jaitley has set an example. A lot of ministers don't do that. I've seen in politics, they make a comeback. One example is Priyanjan Das Munshi. He was not well, but he still came back. And unfortunately, he went to a public campaign and again had a mild heart attack, and he got paralyzed for the rest of his life. So there are examples, but Arun Jaitley's example is that of grace and great dignity, that you bow out when you think the time is right.
All right, and also considering the fact as to how important he's been in the part of the Modi administration in the first tenure of Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister, do you see Arun Jaitley still playing a prominent role in politics? He's asked not to be given a cabinet position, but does his health at this point of time allow him to in fact take active role in politics, or is he going to in fact take a break even from that and focus wholly on his health?
I think Arun Jaitley will continue to play a big role in the politics. Arun Jaitley will be in the advisory position. He will continue to be in that position. But I think the most important part is that Arun Jaitley will be part and parcel of the official consultative process till his health permits. It ultimately depends on the health of Arun Jaitley and nothing else. And I would also like this to put on record that this letter has not been written in any duress. This letter has been written because Mr. Jaitley has been very, very unwell. He has had a bariatric surgery, then he had a kidney transplant, then he almost survived a soft tissue cancer. So it's not as if that, things have been easy on the finance minister. It has rather than been very tough, and he's a full-blown diabetic. So imagine in these conditions, he has worked for full 5 years as finance minister, IMD minister, additional charge as a law minister. So hats off to him.
Absolutely, indeed. And also, lastly, Karthikeya, do we know as to what his condition of health at this point of time is? Because till a few days back, there was a lot of speculation on how bad Arun Jaitley's health was. Some had even speculated that he had flown out of India. So what do we know about Arun Jaitley's health at this point of time?
I would say that, Arun Jaitley is doing well. He's under intensive treatment. Let's not speculate about his health in the sense that, how he's doing. Yes, the treatments are intense, but Mr. Jaitley is doing well.
Thank you very much indeed, Karthikeya, for joining us and getting us the latest update in terms of what has happened in this case, where Arun Jaitley, one of the most important of the leaders of the NDA during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first tenure, and of course one of the tallest leaders in the BJP in the last several decades, has now asked that he be relieved of his duties and not be given a portfolio in the next government so that he can in fact devote more time and focus on his health.